Hey, welcome to DeVore Stadium here at Southwestern College. The Monarch cheerleaders are behind us, Rick. That could only mean one thing. What does that mean?
That means that they must have scored another touchdown. How about a seventh touchdown of the game? We'll tell you by who in just a minute.
Yeah, well, we should set this up. This is the D4 championship between San Diego and Monte Vista. It's the Cavers that come in with the storyline behind them. And here's why.
Undefeated.
Go ahead. Roll the first video. The Cavers are undefeated. You are looking at video from 1969 shot on somebody's Super 8. That in the blue uniforms.
Maybe John Shacklin.
Yes, it's San Diego High. They're playing Escondido in what is, I think they called it 2A back then.
Yeah.
2A.
There was a county and a city back then.
And they played to a 21-21 tie.
Wow.
That was the last time, that video there, San Diego.
Where did you find this?
I went through the home archives. Actually, you know how a viewer sent it to us?
That's great.
And it's a great video,
yes.
But it sets up what's going on here because San Diego's the feel-good story. Everybody wants them. This game ended in a 21-21 tie. They want to win a title. But the problem is they have to play a team called Monte Vista, and we're going to go to the next highlight reel if we would. Let's go to the highlights. This is the Cavers now in contemporary form. That is the Division 4 as they take on Monte Vista. This is 2 power right. That's Jamon McClendon. He's a junior. And he's about to have what appeared to be a record-setting day. Go on.
Yeah, and then, of course, San Diego, though, they're pretty good, too. This is Quinn O'Connor to Jordan Wickware. That would tie the game at 14.
And then perhaps the play of the day. Watch as Daniel Thomas with the first of 2 one-handed grabs. As San Diego gets into the game, they convert the 2-point conversion. We're tied at 14.
That's right. And the 2-point conversion, Thomas Marcus, who committed on KUSI Air. And then
2 power right, McClendon, 35 yards. Folks, this is his second touchdown. He has since scored, it was 29-22 at half, Monte Vista. Let's go to the next tape. I believe we pick up right where we left off if we have it. That's the score as it sits right now. Do we have the cover video?
That was halftime score, 29-22, and then here's
2 power right.
No, that's power left.
Power left.
Yes.
So it's that's his.
That's the offset eye. That's touchdown number 6.
And you were an eyewitness for the 7-touchdown game this year, right?
Yeah. 8-touchdown game by Dorian Richardson, and he has now 7 touchdowns, so he is, one off the record of Dorian Richardson.
He is flirting with the record as Monte Vista is going to win the D4 title.
We also are going to see this great catch here. See, he tweaked himself a little bit. He's been in and out of the lineup today, but great catch here.
This is our
one-handed man. Look at this. Again!
I think
he's going to be for play of the week. Once or twice. Anyway.
All right, so... Yeah. All right, so we'll show those highlights again in the 6 o'clock hour. The ball game we're waiting around for, featuring another great running back that you've seen plenty of, right?
I have seen Chris Bound many, many times, and I'll tell you what, he is what they call a specimen. They said he looked like he looks like a NFL player, and they said he's looked like that ever since he was in Pop Warner. But that's our other game tonight.
And there are college coaches here. Do we know where Chris Brown's going to go to school?
No, we don't. He has about 21 offers, and that's Southwest El Centro, another undefeated team, another feel-good story taking on Santa Fe Christian, and that game will be tomorrow in the Division 3. And, of course, another undefeated team, Ramona, another feel-good. A lot of feel-good stories this year. Yeah, and then, of course, the game everyone's going to be talking about for years to come. You're going to that one, aren't you?
I'm going to get there right after I watch the Badgers beat Ohio State. Now, let's come out. Can we take the live camera up top as we're waiting for Maddie Sinclair to join us from somewhere in the stadium as we're going to preview. Obviously, you're a North County guy. Yeah. Do you have any thoughts about that Open Division final?
That Open Division, I've seen Mission Hills a lot, and it seems like every single time I've seen Mission Hills, and I know the last game that they played against Grossmont, who Helix just obliterated. They had a hard time with Grossmont, so it makes you wonder maybe that Helix might be a little bit favored in that one, despite being the 2 seed.
I'm going to go on the limb. I don't think they're a little bit favored. I think they're a full touchdown favorite, and I think that the good game everyone's expecting might get ugly early.
Yeah, because I'll tell you what, they have, ITS, and then they have, Wooden, and
now watch me be dead wrong, of course.
Right. Yeah, but of course, there's some pretty good receivers that you know about on Mission Hills as well. So.
All right, so do we have Maddie Sinclair joining us anywhere? We do not have Maddie Sinclair. Do we have the up top camera from up top at 15? Tim Gaughan's camera. Do we have
North
that?
County Game of the Week shooter,
Tim Gaughan. While you guys look for that, let me just remind you, here's another added bonus for all our social media fans out there. We call it our 360 camera. and it's rolling right this very second. This is Brandon Stone's technology. We're giving you live looks at the action from this game and the D1 game later tonight. But don't forget about the PPR 360 videos you can find on all our YouTube channel and all our social media platforms. I was watching Brandon Stone walk around with that camera on his head. He looked like Al Franken in the old SNL skit, you know, with the satellite dish on his head.
If you know Brandon, you know that's not crazy for him.
Maybe that's the bad analogy right now. All right, you know,
we're talking about the Open Division. I think actually we have some sound. You were there on Monday.
This is Coach Hauser and Coach Owens talking about tomorrow night's marquee matchup.
They have a lot of weapons, and they got a lot of size, too. We got our hands full. We know that. They are the #1 team in the county. You know, we got that because they got knocked off, and we respect them immensely.
You know, I think anytime you go into a game like this and they have the offensive weapons they have, it's going to come down to defense and whose defense plays, you know, the best. And, you know, they're going to be a tough team to stop with Olave and Jack at quarterback. You know, they're so talented.
Let's go to Tiger Woods next. Okay, here's our Silver Pigskin Gala. It's coming up Tuesday, December 12th. Hey, Rick, how you feeling about that?
I'm feeling pretty good because we sent out about 350 invites on Monday.
Take a look at the video.
350 invites, and I think it's slotted for about 780 people on the USS Midway Museum.
So this is our final PPR night, but of course the main event is coming your way as we look at Sister Mary Beth Grace as she gets the invitations out to all the people.
Can I say one thing? If you get an invite, call right away because it's first come, first serve. Basically, if you're not on the Silver Pigskin podium and you're not a family member or a friend, well, it's first come, first serve, and then it's going to be standing room only after that.
Hey, let's talk a little basketball. It's been a big week on the Mesa for San Diego State as both their men's and women's basketball teams claim city championships. First, it was the women back on Wednesday, and then Thursday night inside the Slim Gym, the men's team followed up with a win of their own. That Mr. Watson, the former El Camino Wildcat, putting on a show.
El Camino Wildcat, Army Navy warrior. Man,
Devin Watson scores 26. Maddie Sinclair was at the game and was working the post-game microphone. Take a listen.
Devin Watson, what's there to say? I mean, magnificent performance. I think he had 26 points and carried us on his back the first half until the other guys got involved.
Everyone stepped up. Everyone knew their job, and they knew what they had to do tonight. I'm happy we got the win. It was a big win, great atmosphere. They played hard, we played hard. It was a fun night.
I love our basketball team. We didn't play as good as we've been playing tonight. Give a credit to San Diego State. But we've got to quickly move forward. Unlike football, we don't have to wait a week to prove ourselves again. So we've got to wash this one out and get back to work tomorrow and get ready for a tough Santa Barbara team.
And yesterday, Tiger Woods made his return. A lot of people didn't like. I put a little music montage together of Tiger Woods playing his first round. I put it to the music, My Boyfriend's Back. Some people didn't like the music. Others just said it's too early.
Yeah.
Tiger Woods has his second round at the World Hero Championship. Go ahead. Cue the sound, please.
One word to describe today.
Successful.
Why?
You said one word.
I didn't say I would never follow up.
You know, I think it's successful because I went out there and shot 31 on that front nine. You know, I built upon what I did yesterday. I cleaned it up. Only thing I really struggled today was speed of the greens.
Tiger Woods shoots a 68, follows up on 69 on Thursday, and is, I believe, 5 shots off the pace. We will have his highlights in the 6 o'clock hour, but right now the 5 o'clock news is over. The 6 o'clock news is coming up right after these commercial words.